All right, ladies. Hi, hi, hi. Good evening. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is nice to have you ladies here. Well, I guess it's safe to say Happy New Month. Happy New Month to everybody because the last time we saw was last month. Well, at least the last time we had a monthly check-in call. And I think it's safe to assume this is the first time we'll be having our Cycle 5 scholars in the house. So, ladies, I want us to give a big shout outs, congratulations to our Cycle 5 scholars that are joining us for the very first time. It is the time of the month where we check in on everyone, and hence the reason why it is called a monthly check-in call. So, hello, hello, hello. As usual, for those that are used to this, for those that have been here quite a number of times, it is time for us to introduce ourselves. So, Cycle 5 scholars, for Cycle 5 scholars in the house, it is the moment where we get to introduce ourselves. Okay, so your name, your country, and your track and cycle. So, for instance, I'll go first. Okay, my name is Orolua Agbojo. I am the PA for cybersecurity and IT support scholars. Okay, so I'm from Nigeria, and yeah, I am here to welcome you guys. So you can follow the templates or the pattern. So you introduce yourself by stating your name. You state your name, your country. You state your track and your cycle. Okay, so probably anesthesia, Abiodun from Nigeria, cybersecurity cycle 4, something like that. Okay, and yes. All right, okay. We have Nosembo here, Nosembo Kwela, Cycle 2 Cybersecurity from South Africa. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. It is nice to have you here. And also, I want you guys to know something. This check-in call, this monthly check-in call that we're having today, is going to be different. Okay, it is different from what what you've been experiencing. Okay, so we are going to be addressing a lot of things. We got your responses for those that feel the evaluation form. We got your responses, and we're going to be addressing lots of issues that were raised. If you are yet to fill the evaluation form, okay, you still have time to do that. The deadline is tomorrow, so between now and tomorrow, you have time to fill it. In case you do not have any idea what it is or where you can get access to it, ensure you check your platforms on Slack. So whether you're in cybersecurity or IT support or project management, check your communities on Slack. You will find the link there. And in case you cannot find the link, just ensure that you communicate with the community admin who will send the link to you so you'll be able to fill it in time. So yes, we got your responses, okay, and we're going to be addressing a lot of issues that were raised. Okay, so in for today's call, we will be addressing issues like what are the criteria to become the okay, or things like how to manage your time, because we notice that a lot of you have you have a problem with balancing your life outside the program, like balancing your life, whatever you have going on, whether you are a full-time working class lady or you are a student, and like balancing that side of your life with studying. So we're going to be talking today on how to manage your time. Okay, and we're also going to talk about the benefits of the program. You know, most people, most of the scholars are not clear on why they're doing this. Okay, which is actually surprising, but we are going to ensure that you get to know the benefits of the program. And it's also like a lot of the scholars actually had a different expectation of how the program was supposed to be. Thought it was going to be a class, you know, there's going to be a specific time, and on eventually getting in, you're surprised that, oh, it is self-paced. You know, you're surprised like with the platform that is being used and all. So a lot of like light will be shed on a lot of things. Okay, so you will get clarity on a lot of things. We'll be discussing things like about the graduation of the cycle 1 scholars that is coming up. So a big congratulations to my cycle 1 scholars in the house. All right. So welcome, welcome once again. Okay, so Queenette, hi. Queenette from South Africa. She's doing IT support. She's in Cycle 5. Oh my goodness, Cycle 5 scholar. Welcome, Queenette. It is nice to have you in the house. Welcome. I want you guys to like sit tight and buckle in. It's going to be a hell of a ride today. Okay, it's going to be intense because we're going to be discussing about a lot of things, solving a lot of issues, answering lots of questions. So before we go further, before going to the program, to the call full time rather, let me quickly you know shed light on the house rules, especially for our new scholars that are joining us. So, first of all, we want you to say hello, which you're already doing. Okay, so hi everybody, hi. Sorry that I could not take my time to mention everybody that's been saying hello, but we got you. We are definitely seeing what you're doing. We're seeing your introductions. Okay, so yeah, how's the weather on your end? Is it rainy? Is it sunny? I hope it's beautiful nonetheless. Okay, so number two is to ensure that you have a stable network so that you don't miss out on the important information that will be shared on this call. Remember, I said it is going to be an intense one today. So you need to ensure that your network is stable so that you do not miss out on the things that are on the information that will be passed across because we're going to be dealing with a lot of things. Okay, so ensure you engage actively and share your thoughts in the chat or in the comment section, as the case may be. We definitely want to hear from you, want to hear your thoughts, and I really like the energy you ladies are bringing into the call today because I can see that a lot of people are commenting. You're answering questions, you're introducing yourselves. I can see Fury mentioning that it is sunny and warm where she is. Well, I'm sure you're having a lovely day. All right, so yeah, aside from you commenting, we want you to keep your comments clear and friendly. Okay, please ensure that your comments are clear and friendly. Um, okay, just to quickly pick a few comments here. Oh, simply geeky. Well, I'm sure that's not your name, but nice. Um, nice username nonetheless. She says it is flooding in Kenya. Oh, so sorry about that. I hope that you're safe. I hope that your loved ones are safe, and I hope a lot of the members in the community where it's flooding are safe. Okay, our hearts in SA is reaching out to them. Okay, okay. Baridilo Rita from Nigeria, UX design track. Okay, what cycle? You didn't mention your cycle here. She says the weather is sunny from your end. Well, it's a beautiful day. Even if it were raining, it would be a beautiful day. I happen to be one of the people that like rain better than sun. Uh, I don't know for others if you prefer sun better than rain. All well and good there. The weather is like whether it's sunny, whether it is rainy, it is beautiful. Okay, so Oluwalobumi says, "Oh, trust we are all having a productive day." Yes, we are. Thank you. I am sure the rest of your colleagues are also having a beautiful and a productive day. She says it is sunny in Lagos, Nigeria, and I can attest to that. Okay, so yeah, we have Unwa Konobi Mary Ijoma. She's well, definitely Nigerian, even though she didn't mention it there, but her surname is given Igbo. Okay, so she's in data analysis track, Cycle 5. Welcome, Mary. Welcome. It is nice to have you here. Ayotomi Day, Projects Management, Cycle 5 from Nigeria. Hi, Ayo. It is nice to have you here. Binta Ahmed Abdul Kadir from Nigeria. Oh, Binta, you didn't mention your track or your cycle. Please do so. Oluwalobumi says she's on data analysis track, cycle 3. Oh, Kende says she prefers the sun. Well, good for you. But um, not that I'm not a big fan of the sun because of things like sunburn. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice nonetheless. Um, okay, Zainab, ladies, what's happening? I'm waiting for engagement. I can only see a few persons mentioning how the weather is over at their end. All right, okay, so I'm just going to mention just one more, introduce just one more person, and then we'll be moving on to the next session. So, okay, also the Telma from Nigeria, IT Support Cycle 3. Hello, Telma. Welcome. It is nice to have you here. So, yes, we've taken our time to introduce ourselves. We've taken our time to let us know, okay, this is how it's going to be for this session. It is finally time for us to move on to the next phase of this program. And I'll be handing over the floor to my colleague, Lilibel, who is a community admin. I am sure most of you here are familiar with Lilibel, especially for those that are in the track that she is overseeing. That's the cybersecurity for now and project management. Okay. So yeah, she's going to be handling a discussion for today. Okay. And majorly she's going to be talking to us about how to manage our time. All right, ladies. So Lilibel, you have the floor. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, loud and clear. All right, welcome,
Awesome.
welcome. You have the floor.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, ladies. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm sure you all know me. I'm Lily Bell. I'm the community admin for data analytics, UX design, and cybersecurity tracks. So, first of all, I want to say a huge congratulations to the scholars that have completed their courses, especially the Sec One scholars, because their program is ending for them tomorrow. So congratulations, and yes, it is not easy. It was not a very easy journey, but you did a lot of hard work, you were dedicated, you were committed, you were balancing your work, life, school, and you've come to the end, and you've persevered, and now you're reaping what you sowed. Yeah, what you sowed here. Moving on. So as uh, Aura said in the beginning, we sent out a form that most of you filled and gave us your feedback, your concerns, your challenges. So we're going to be going into some of them, and I'm going to be discussing on one major one that was, very, very, very constant in most of the thing that people are facing, like time management and similar issues here and there. So I'm going to be talking about time management today. Sorry. So now let's reflect on your journey. I'm so sorry. On your journey. So it's clear that time plays a huge role in anything you're doing, in your schoolwork, this program work, and you have to navigate through deadlines, and you have to do multiple tasks. You have to and you have to find time for your own selves, to enjoy your life, to relax, to have self-care, as like to call it self-care day and all of that. So basically, as we move forward, I'll be talking about strategies that have helped me in particular to manage my time very, very well. So the first one I'll be going into is prioritization. So you have to prioritize your task based on the impact and the urgency. So let's say first thing you have to do is you have to go to school. That's very, very important. That's like number one priority. So you're going to break your tasks into smaller. Okay, that's supposed to be like the next heading. But yeah, you're going to prioritize your task. You're going to break them into smaller bits and prioritize the one that's most important and very, very, very and most urgent. Can anybody still hear me? If you can hear me, let me just see some emojis in the chat section. Yeah. So you're going to prioritize your tasks. You're going to do them according to impact and urgency. So there's this tool I use called the Eisenhower box. It's very, very incredible for making decisions. So it is a box that is divided into four aspects. To do, very important, like you have to do it like this, like do it immediately you it comes up. There's I can do later, as to do now, like right now I can do later, I can do after the to do now. Like this, I think I'm going to drop it in the. I'll tell the CAs and they're going to drop it in your Slack channel because it has helped me a lot. I use my Google Sheets or Notion, and I have this box made there, and I use it like prioritize my tasks and schedule my tasks. So the next thing on the list is to break your task. Set realistic goals. Don't say, "Oh, I'll complete this course, like entire course one in one day." It's not realistic. You have different modules in your course one. You have, like, let's say for UX design, you have 6 modules in course one, and you say they're going to finish the whole course one in one day. It's not realistic. It's not realistic, and you most definitely cannot finish that unless you're not doing anything that whole day. So you have to give yourself realistic goals. Say, okay, I'm going to complete module one to module three in 5 hours. If I, um, prioritize my time. So I'm going to block this time. So from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m., I'm going to just work on my module one to module three. I can be able to finish it, and then I'm going to block my time. Remove every distraction. Your phone on do not disturb. Your iPads or tablets, your laptops, every like aside, just work on your courses. So this not only help you see the task as like less traumatic or traumatizing, but it also like gives you these points to measure your progress. So this, and I did this and this within this time frame, and it's realistic, so I was able to accomplish it. So the next thing on the list is to avoid procrastination. This is the killer of time. Procrastination is the killer of time. Once you say, "Oh, I'll do it later," just know just forget it because you're not going to do it, because you keep procrastinating, and you keep pushing it aside. So once something comes up, you do it immediately. Something I use is called the Pomodoro technique, where you're going to set let's say 20 minutes for work, 5 minutes for break, 20 minutes for a long walk again, and then break again. So you have work, break, work, break. So you have your 5 hours for your course to do. So in that 5 hours, you use 1 hour to work first, then 10 minutes break, then another 1 hour to work, then 10 minutes break. That's you have used 2 hours, 2 hours, 20 minutes to work already, and like it seems like a long hour of time, amount of time, but then you have done like a whole amount of work in that time, and you won't even notice it if you just keep on just break it and break it, and then you're going to accomplish a lot of time. So next, you're going to leverage technology. You have your timer, you have task trackers, you have apps to help you to remind you to do your notes. You have even your Google calendar will help you to do that. Just say, okay, from this time to this time, I'm going to work, and then you put on your Google calendar so it can remind you to do that work. Last but not the least is self care, because remember, you have to put time for yourself, because if you keep on working and working and studying, and you don't have like self care time, your body is going to like shut down. You're going to crash, and it's not you have so much burnout that even to work again later, it's not even going to like it won't be there in your body system to work again, because you're already so burnt out. So while you're working, ensure you take breaks and self-care time so that you won't get burnt out. This is how you're going to run your time effectively. Now let's look ahead, and this is mainly for people in cycle 2 to cycle 5, because cycle 1 they're already done, basically they're finishing tomorrow. So but these are still tips I can use in your career later in the future, as you're moving on and advancing. Cycle 2, cycle 5, this is very, very important for you to learn and make a habit: time management. Because if you don't manage your time properly, you won't be able to complete your courses. And if you don't complete your courses, what was the point of you even beginning in the first place? So always have something that motivates you. Oh, the reason I joined this program was because of so and so problem, or so and so issue I want to fix in my society, or I want to add to my society. So always remember the reason why you joined in the first place. That's a very, 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 very good motivation, and it will help you to continue and keep going. Don't stop. That's like a very, very, very important thing to have at the back of your mind. That I joined this for a reason. I applied for a reason. Out of 10,000 people, I was among the people that were picked. That's enough to motivate you to continue to move forward. It's very, very important to always have something in you that's motivating you to move forward and help you to manage your time effectively. So now, focusing on some issues that some of you raised in the form that you filled concerning your the check-in form. Um, I've noticed that many people had issues with maybe school or work. That, oh, I have to go to work for so and so time. How will I have time to complete my courses? Simple. I always tell people, try to listen to your courses on the go. So on the go means maybe if you have to go to work, will it be like the bus or an Uber or something? Just pop in your headphones and listen to your courses. Then maybe after in the evening you go back home, then you can now like go back to that course and like do the task that you have to do to like advance to the next course. So this time they're on the road or you're doing something, maybe you're in the gym and you're jogging and headphones is in your ear and you're listening to it, you're also learning. Like we basically I'm multitasking, but you're still learning at the same time. This helps a whole lot. I am an alumni of this particular program, the, the Coursera program, and it helped me a whole lot to finish my courses on time. In like 2 3 months, I was done because I was always listening to my courses on the go, my headphones on my head, and I'm always like practicing after maybe in the evening when I'm back from school. I'm practicing my task. I'm listening to my the headphones in my hand. I'm listening. It helps a whole lot. Also, block out time. Like you have to have a set time every single day for 1 hour, 2 hours. I say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do my work for the particular time. It helps a whole lot. This time is for this and nothing else. I'm going to do this at this time and nothing else. It is a very efficient time management technique that is very, 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 very underrated, and you need to like yeah look into it and try your best to manage your time because this program has a whole lot of benefits. I'm sure you people have already seen benefits. So the people that have completed their courses. I remember someone saying that she was able to complete a whole task, a whole this thing by herself without any help, without going to without asking somebody else for help or anything. And she did the task so good that maybe she even got a job. So I'm not really you know converse with her again since that time. But like it's going to help you in your career a whole lot. This I'm so sorry, my head is really blank right now. But yeah, it's very, very important for you to complete your courses and engage your fellow class on Slack. It's very, very, very important. I think so now for the next phase, I'm passing the mic on to Trust. She's going to bring in some scholars, talk about their experience so far in the program and how they did, how they enjoyed it, any obstacles they faced, any issues they had, the good times, the bad times, everything they enjoyed, everything they suffered. But yeah, hello Trust, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi Lilybell. Thank you so much for that session. Can you hear me as well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Well, before I will go on in, I'd like to say hi, ladies. Welcome to another amazing monthly check-in call session, and we're really happy that you are here with us. And oh, Lilybell is off the call. I wanted to say that I picked two very important things from what you taught, which was remembering your why. And I realized that most ladies or most of us actually in general forget about the reason why we are here, and once we forget the reason why we are here, it takes us a while to get back on what we are doing, and also it gives room for procrastination, which he also pointed out, saying to avoid procrastination. So, ladies, in this session, we're just going to be getting to understand and know what your journey has been so far in this program. And we have some questions we'll be sharing. I would like your feedback, honestly. Would like everybody's honest feedback in the comment section. So this session is going to be very lively, right? I would like to see and hear from you. What are the things, right, you have achieved or learned during your process and your during your time here in in this program, whether you are in cycle 1 or you are just starting in cycle 5. Okay, so the first question is I'll just like you ladies to briefly tell us, right, how you're learning. Hello ladies, can you hear me? Okay, I see that my audio is breaking. Okay. Can anybody hear me perfectly right now? Can anybody hear me? Okay, okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. I see they can you can all hear me. All right, so first question is I would like you to briefly tell us what how your learning on the Coursera platform has been. Some of us is the first time we are using Coursera, especially for the Cycle 5 scholars. For some of us, it's the first time we are using Coursera, first time we are getting to learn on the platform. So, just briefly, just like how has it been, like the learning process of Coursera? Obviously, it's different from other programs. So, how has your experience been? So, I'd like you to type it in the chat, and let's get to understand if this platform has been like an encouraging one for you, if it has been easy, if it has been an understandable platform. All right. Okay. um I'd like to see your answers, ladies. I can just simply see yes, yes. Okay, so Salamina says, "Hi, Trust. My journey has been frustrating. Oh wow, it hasn't been. I haven't been able to kickstart with my IT support cycle 5 because of some PC technical issues. First was struggling to log in since my course wasn't registered. Oh, okay. Honestly, I understand your frustration. The not being able to join in the program and the problem of registering. We To be honest, we have had some feedback regarding the registration. Some scholars having issues with their emails and the rest of them. But I would like to ask if you have tried reaching out to your your PA concerning this, and if there have been a way or another solution towards this, and we have noted this challenge you have. All right, thank you very much, Salamina. Okay, Kende is saying the platform is very easy to navigate. Okay, this is a different perspective. She said the platform is very easy to navigate. I notice I never get tired of learning once I open my laptop, and joining the community for study is awesome. Nice, nice. Thank you very much, Kende. It would have been nice if you also added your track, so we'll know if you are in the same track with Salamina. If you could help her with some help. It's like, yeah, okay. Salamina is also writing back saying, okay. Okay, okay, we've seen Eda. Eda said the platform itself is easy to use, but the problem is balancing the work study. Okay, like she mentioned, right? Lily Bell mentioned before the session, it's important to prioritize your time. It's not an easy one, but it's important you are able to prioritize. Even us here as the team, we also have studies, we also do one or two things on the side, right? So it's one of the most important thing is learning how to prioritize your time. Even if it's 1 hour per day, it's still something. It counts for something, because the next time you are going back on the Coursera platform, you will not be resuming from the same place you have been over and over and over for the last 3 days, but you'll be resuming from a different spot, right? So snail movement is still movement regardless of what type of movement you are making, right? So that is very important in prioritizing your time. All right, so thank you, ladies, for that. There are more answers coming up, but I would also like to put out the second question. Yeah, just this question is: what were the things you noticed in the program that has helped you, that has helped your learning since you joined the program? So the second question is: if there are things you have noticed in this program that has helped you, considering the feedback from we had, some scholars mentioned that the follow-up emails, which the PAs do consistently, has been helping them, especially reminding them of their learning. So would like to know if some of these emails and some other things that you have, maybe personal one-on-one messages checking up on you, has also helped in your learning. I was just moving to the comment section right now to see the comments. So, ladies, please take notes for those that probably have this as a question in their mind. If it's something that runs to your mind, you don't know how you could go about it, but hopefully, this session will also bring some clarity, right? I'm still seeing some comments. Moving down though, I'm seeing from Adeshola, still answering the last. She said, my journey has been kind of smooth. The learning is very interesting and easy to understand, and I just need more of consistency and time management so I can run through the course fast and well. That is nice. Thank you very much, Adeshola. The consistency is very important, and if you have been having that as an issue, like we said, time management is, how do I put it? The best way to manage your time is to tackle the most important things, right? So you could have a million and one things to do in a day, but the best way to tackle the issue of not being able to manage your time is attending to the things that are very important. And you realize that when you're attending to the things that are very important, you won't have to worry about the things that are not so important. All right. So you are putting more of your energy in it. Thank you very much, Adishla, and hopefully we could help with the second question. So, Nwakonobi Mary is saying that my major problem is having no power supply. Okay, yeah. Uh, Coming back to this, okay, let me finish. For months now, my area has not had light. I spent about approximately 4K daily by paying for co-work space every time I access a tech hub pocket training. That is quite painful. Maybe Ijoma, it's really, really, really painful to have to put money in getting or being in a co-work space. And well, I don't know what to say about that. Sometimes we have that issue, and I don't know if I would say it's kind of a Nigeria problem, where we have to move somewhere to be able to access power to do what we can do. All right. I'm seeing Zeni. Bisola is saying, I love the hands-on templates for practicing new concepts and tools. I'm guessing this is on the Coursera platform, which is nice though. I've had to run through some. I've had to do some Coursera courses before, and the hands-on projects are really amazing. Like they take you through it step by step. So for everyone that is having issues, I think reaching out to your community members when you have a problem, irrespective of having to reach out to your PAs and your CAs, also dropping the question on the community platform will help, because someone else who is having a smooth run in the program can also help you when you're having some certain issues with learning. Like Zany is saying now, the process is easy for her. Zikona is saying the platform is easy to use, just have an issue on Costream module 1 Crelab, but I sent an email for the issue to be resolved. Yeah, and another thing I would also like to point out is sometimes when you have some certain issues, it's safe to also reach out to Coursera by yourself, especially when it is something that Coursera should be able to handle for you. All right. So it's while it's also important to reach out to your PA to help to speed up the process, it is also safe to reach out to Coursera through their customer support to also get sorry about that, to also get feedback. Okay. Moving down, I can see some comments. Kati is saying she's from Cycle 3. My journey has been full of frustration because of mobile network. Okay, sometimes my data subs expire without being used, and I have to reset my deadline twice. Okay, sorry about that, Salamina, and sorry, that's not Salamina, Kati. Sorry about that, Kati, and I think you need to find an alternative. You might have to find an alternative, honestly. But sorry about the frustration. Okay. I'll put out the second question though. I'm not seeing response from the ladies regarding the second question. I'm not saying the second question is what were the things you noticed in the program that has helped your learning since you joined the program? Would like to get some feedback on that. So it this will help us as well if anything we are doing is helping you um, put more effort in your learning. Let's know if we could also intensify that on our own end. All right, and just this one quick question because our time will soon be up. Just this one other question that comes in is um, have you ever had a pressing challenge since the program, since you joined the program? And how did you solve that? How did you solve that pressing challenge a challenge you have solved? All right. For those that have had challenges, have you ever had a pressing challenge and how was it solved for you? Um, and this question it will be intertwined. I would like to say, can you say that being in a community, in the Slack community itself, has helped you, and why? Why has being in the Slack community helped you as well? So, ladies, please, I'd like your answers to these questions, and let's get to know if there are things we have been doing that have been helping you and we could intensify that. All right. Welcome, Suliat. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Um, oh, okay. You have no complaints yet. No problem. I can see Celia is saying, I noticed the reading phase in the curriculum and I really like because it will help in building reading habits. Yes, and that is really nice. Also noticed that in so many other programs, they are adding the reading phase helps a lot because most of us are so used to audios and videos that we have forgotten what it looks like to actually read. So, ladies, okay. I would say one of the things that has helped me in this program, one of the things that had helped me in this program, or as the PA managing some of managing the program is I noticed that when we send out some emails, checkup emails, it helped most of the scholars come back on the program, especially those that probably might have been having issues. So, owing to the second question, I would like to get feedback from you, ladies. I'm still waiting. I think if you're with me, please, I'd like to see your chat and emoji. Let me know if we are still together because I've stopped seeing any response or movement. Hello, ladies. Are we still together? All right, all right. I can see we are still together. All right, all right. Thank you very much for your comments. Yes, yes. Okay, so nobody is answering my second question, but we are together. Is there anything that your PAs and your CAs have done in this program that you could say has helped you? That is the question. Um, so I'd like to get answers from you ladies. Okay, nice. It's nice to know that we are all still together. Thank you very much. Thank you for responding. So moving on to the second question. Um, Bringing this back to the feedback reports we had, some ladies said they were happy or with the follow-up emails that were sent to them via their track, that they were happy with the follow-up emails. So it helped them come back to their learning. It helped them brought them back to the learning program, especially when they are lagging behind. So I think that is one good thing. But I would also like to get feedback from you ladies as well regarding that. I can see Mary is still typing. I was in Cycle 3, but because of the no power supply, I was lagging behind seriously. But my community admin helped me to move to Cycle 5. Thank you so much, Lilibel, for your help. And that is nice. Okay, we are glad we could help in that way. Um, okay, Salamina says they have answered. Okay. Sandra Queenette is saying she's having network issues. Well, these network issues, I wonder, it seems to be flying around like something else. Wow. Okay, okay. Okay, thank you so much for your responses. Thank you so much for the feedbacks. Thank you so much for the participation. All right, thank you so much for the participation. Um, okay, okay. So I would like to pass on the mic to and one my another of my colleague, the person of Oluwaseun. She's the community admin for the project management track and the digital marketing track for the icebreaker session. Thank you so much for your participation in this session, and we are happy you are here with us, and we are here to help in any way we can. Oluwaseun, can you hear me? Hello,
Hi,
Oluwaseun.
I
Yes,
trust I
hi.
can hear you. Hi, good
All right.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. So I will pass the mic on to you now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And hello, ladies. Hello, scholars. Nice to have you here, and I hope every one of you have been enjoying this amazing session. And yeah, it's time for our icebreaker session, an opportunity where we get to relax our nerves and also to test our knowledge so far. I mean, on random questions. So for this particular activity, basically it's going to be more of a truth and dare session, and it's really going to center more on the program so far. So I want you to just relax and ensure that your hands are well on your phones and probably your gadgets, and just sit back and enjoy this moment. First off, so our question would be, like I said, it's a truth and dare, where you get to tell me if this particular answer is false, and if this particular option I provide for you is correct. So just feel free to drop your responses on the live comments. If this is correct, if this is true, drop it on the live comment. And if this is false, you can also drop it on the live comment. So the first question here is, one of the benefits of this program, the She Code Africa program, and the Grow with Google program. One of the benefits is access to hiring opportunities with our partners, and also we get to provide a gift of 500,000 naira to the scholars. So, like I said, if there are two answers here, so is it that one of the opportunities, or rather one of the benefits that we give out, is that we provide hiring opportunity? That's one option. Then the second option is if we also like give out gifts. of 500,000 naira to the scholars. So okay, I can see responses on the comments, and I can see Rita saying first. I can see Kende saying true. Remember, like I said, because I'm still not seeing the correct answer. There are two options, rather there are two answers here. So please, you have to indicate which one is false and which one is true. If it's we give out 500,000 naira, is that true? You indicate. Then if it's that we provide hiring opportunity, please do indicate. Okay, so not to waste much of our time for this particular answer. Okay, I can see Amatu saying true and first, and yes, Amatu is actually correct. The answer is true and false. So yes, one of the benefits of this program is that we provide access to hiring opportunities with the partners that we've signed up with, and we do not provide gift of 500,000 naira. Okay, so the next question would be please can you move to the next slide? I can just see just one question from my end. Okay, thank you. So the next question will be the minimum active participation expected from you as a scholar to actively engage on Coursera per day is 30 days per minute. So please confirm if this is correct or if this is wrong. I know for every community admins, there's always, I mean, we share the expected time frame that you're expected to actively engage on Coursera. So I can see responses from Zeni saying first. I can see Kende saying first. I can see first. Okay. Thank you very much, ladies. So yes, this particular timing is actually wrong. So as a scholar, you're expected to actively participate for 1 hour per day. And if you would like to like move it forward, maybe 1 hour upward, I mean, it's fine, but then you're not expected to participate 30 minutes per day, but then it's 1 hour max minimum. The next question or the last question would like to take, yes, this will be our last question. So your main point of contact for this program is your program manager. Your main point of contact for this particular program is your program manager. Is that true? And is that false? I can see Buye say first. I can see Mary say first. I just need one more. Okay, Grace says first. All right. Thank you very much, Grace, and thank you very much, ladies. So yes, this question, so your main point of contact would be your program admins and also your community admins, and not the program manager. So I want to thank you all, ladies, for actively engaging and dropping your responses. Thank you very much for this amazing session, and I hope you look forward to the other activities that we have lined up on board. So I will be bringing on board my next colleague, that is Trust and Shayo, to take up the next session in answering your questions. Hello Shayo, hello Trust, please confirm you can hear me. Hello Shayo.
Hi, Oluwaseun.
Okay.
I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome and good to have you here.
All right. Thank you very much, Oluwaseun. And hi, ladies. Hi. Good afternoon and good evening, wherever you may be joining from. And I hope you've been having an amazing time so far in this check-in session for this month. We are excited to have you. And, the program admins and community admins have done a good job so far addressing, relevant topics and touching on, some important topics that you had mentioned in the monthly check-in, the monthly evaluation form that was shared. So, hi, Trust, can you hear me?
Yes, hi Shayo, I can hear you.
All right, so I have here with me Trust, and together we'll be taking your questions. So we know that all the while we've been on this call, we've been taking some questions already. We've been seeing some of your complaints in the chat, and we've been trying, our possible best to answer the questions. So right now, we want you to just think about some questions that you may have regarding the program. If your questions that you asked previously were not addressed, now is a good time to ask those questions. Another thing we'll be doing is addressing some topics that we need to address based on the feedback we got from the monthly evaluation form. So the just quickly, I'll touch on the importance of the monthly evaluation form before we go ahead to take your questions. So every month, for the sake of those who are just joining this monthly check-in session for the first time, and also to serve as a reminder for those who have been joining, the goal of the monthly evaluation form is to get your feedback on the program, is to hear from you, to know how far you've gone in the program, to understand your experience, to get first-hand feedback from you on how we can support you better in the program, and to also take your questions so that we can prepare for this monthly check-in session ahead, right? And answer and address relevant issues. So without much further ado, I think Trust just dropped off because of our network. So if you have any questions, please feel free to share. I see that some questions are coming in already. I would start with Fury, who's saying, I have fear of failure. How can I overcome that? Okay, this is a little bit, I'm going to be speaking on this generally and not just, as regards the program quickly. So Fury and other scholars that have fear of failure, actually, first of all, it happens to the best of us, and if not majority of people in this world, it happens to a lot of people, right? The fear of failure. If I try this out, what if I don't fail? Or what if I fail? Excuse me. What if I don't do well? What if this is not for me? And different thoughts like that. So the first way you can overcome your fear of failure, number one, is to, whenever you get those thoughts, give yourself counter thoughts. For example, whenever it comes to your mind and you hear, what if I don't succeed in this? Tell yourself, what if you succeed in this? What if I succeed in this? So try to, flood your mind with counter thoughts. That's positive thoughts to counter the negative thoughts that you may be having, right? But first, you should understand that it happens to the best of us. It's not just you. I can say that for free, that it's not just you that you're experiencing that. So first of all, counter those negative thoughts with positive thoughts. And then secondly, whenever you want to try something new and you're unsure, because most times the reason why we doubt ourselves is because we don't have enough information. So information, I have discovered, is power. So once you have enough information, or you've gathered at least enough information to make a decision regarding a topic, your fear of failure or self-doubt tends to go away. It just vanishes away. So for instance, you I don't know what track you're in, Fury, but let's assume you're in maybe cybersecurity, for instance, right? If you are doubting yourself, okay, after completing this program, what's the assurance that I will get a job? What's the assurance that I will do well? Do I really understand this thing? What you need to do is to get enough information and prepare yourself. Okay, will I get a job? What do you need to get a job? Do you need employability skills? Do you need to find out more about how to create a stellar CV that would get you jobs? That's also basically talks about preparation, finding out as much information as possible about a certain field, and also preparing for that helps you to overcome your fear of failure or your self-doubt, right? So because of our time, I'm not going to be speaking further on this, but I believe that if you can always remember these 2 points about number one, whenever the negative thoughts come, counter it with positive thoughts or positive questions. I can't do this. What if I can? Right? That's number one. And secondly is prepare and get as much information as possible. All right, Fury, I hope that those 2 points, are helpful. And I would also like to hear feedback, on how these points have helped you overcome this challenge in subsequent monthly check-in calls. All right, so moving on to the next question from Mary Ijoma. She's asking, please, what's the requirement for one to be among the Scholar of the Month? Yeah, so this is a very good question, Ijoma, and we've gotten a lot of other scholars ask from time to time this question. So don't worry, this is going to be addressed in the next session, right? So just stay tuned and stay glued so you don't miss out on that information. Then this next question is from, okay, thank you for that, Kende. Just trying to go through the chat quickly. All right, so this next question is from Katie Nosh. She's saying, I have reset my weekly deadline twice. Will it affect my program? Will it affect my deadline for the program? I mean, will my deadline for completion be extended? Okay, so if I understand you correctly, Katie, on the Coursera platform, you've extended your weekly deadline, probably for your assignment submission or your assessment submission. Will it affect your program? So the good thing about a self-paced program is that you're able to learn at your own convenience, and you're also able to submit your assignments and assessments at your own convenience. And that's why you have the option to extend, assignments, deadlines, and all of that. However, you have to do this in consciousness of the fact that there is a general program end date. So what I would advise, you have access to your to your curriculum. So what I would advise you to do is to go through your curriculum and try to split the topics into weeks. So when you're extending your deadline, and based on how you split those topics, you would be able to know for yourself whether or not, if you keep on extending, you can still meet up with the deadline, right? So I would advise you to just look through your curriculum, split the topics, and ensure that you are, based on how you split those topics into weeks, you're able to complete your program by your end date. It's okay to extend, but when you extend too frequently, it's most likely you won't be able to complete your program. So try as much as possible not to extend. The provision for extension is there so that, when there are unforeseen circumstances or other circumstances beyond your control, you're still able to continue with the program. It doesn't mean the end of the program, right? So I would, to wrap that up, I would say use your extension very wisely. So I see that Trust has joined us back. Hi, Trust. Can you hear me? You seem to be going on and off.
Yeah, hi Shayo. Sorry about that, but I can hear you now.
Okay, that's fine. So would you want to go ahead with the next question? This is from Salamina Solo.
Okay, so she's saying since I had issues to kickstart with my course, I am not sure how much time I need to complete one module, like a day or a week. How can I schedule my time best so that I can meet my the deadlines I missed? Okay, Salamina, first off is what track are you to start with, and what cycle are you? Okay, she said she's in IT support and cycle 5. All right, IT support cycle 5, you have had some cycle 5 just started actually. So you still have approximately like 4 months left in the program. If you started with the first batch of cycle 5, you still have 4 months plus in the program. So first things first is, considering this is a serious, or will I say a particular and peculiar situation, I would advise you reach out to your PA to help create a study time for you, right? So you could liaison with your PA on what time would best be fit for you to be learning. And also, I would also advise you should use the Clockify challenge, although it is not open for other scholars in different cycle right now, besides cycle 1, right? But you can adopt the system with the liaising with your PA, so you can set out the time that is important, the time that so you can set out time for your learning and have your PA follow you up from time to time, because the issue here is not you setting the time, it is more of you being consistent with the time. So you can have your PA put you in has to dos of checking you up from time to time, or your CA as well checking up on you from time to time. So I think that is one thing you could do to help speed up your learning process. I hope this answer helps you as you move forward. Okay, hi Sherry, I think we'll move on to, or would you like to add anything to that?
No, I think you did justice to that. Trust. The next question is on the screen.
Okay, yeah. It's from Mary Ijoma. She's saying that I'm in data analytics cycle 5. I just completed my course 2 days back, and I'm yet to get a certificate for the course. How many certificates is one expected to receive at the end of the course? Okay, considering you're in data analytics, you are expected to receive 8 certificates in total from the very foundation core module. So you're expected to receive 8 certificates in total. So each of the course you complete, you will get a certificate, and at the end of the course, get a compiled certification badge before you will now get the SCA certificate, that is certificate of performance. So if you have not received your certificate yet, it will still come, right? You will still receive it. So, but for now, I would advise you should just continue learning since you have completed it. Definitely, you will receive your certificate. Or sometimes Coursera has glitches where it takes a while before the some responses and some feedbacks or things that you applied for gets to you. So just continue learning. Congratulations for completing that particular course. Okay, I think we'll move on to the next question, which is coming from Ade Shola. She's saying being in the SCA community has really helped my zeal to take the courses, especially at the point when I got to know that people has gone far, okay, with their task. It motivated me to keep at it. Yes, absolutely. The community is one of the benefits of being on this program. It is not that some people cannot go through the learning course by themselves, but being in a member and a part of the community just gives you that sense of belonging and help boost your motivation. That's one of the reasons why we have the community, to help you ladies boost your community, your motivation. And if you have issues, also make use of the community. I noticed some scholars don't really utilize the community a lot. Shout out to all the introverts in the house, where you are scared of asking questions. But the thing is, utilizing the community is one of the best way you can get the best benefit from this program, because the question you're about to ask, someone already have asked it and someone already have the answer to it. So rather than wasting time waiting or thinking whether you should ask your PA or CA, drop the question in the community and get your answer ASAP. Okay. Thank you very much for that point.
Right. Thank you very much, Trust, for those very straight to the point and helpful responses. So right now we do not have any more questions in the chat. So I'm going to be going through some questions we had received via the monthly check-in form, and also providing feedback based on the comments, some comments that we got. But in the meantime, ladies, if you have any more questions, any areas of concern, any challenge you're currently going through that you want us to address, please share them in the chat and we'll go through them. So just so that we do not wait, keep on waiting for more questions, I'll go right to the feedback. So we looked through the monthly check-in, monthly evaluation form, just like I had mentioned earlier, and we noticed that a lot of scholars, talked about the dropped different comments regarding the Jobberman workshop. So first of all, if you were able to attend the Jobberman workshop, congratulations to you. We know that it was a very helpful session, and it covered skills, employability skills that would help you outside this program to actually key into the track or into the field that you want to pursue your career in, to help you get a job and find your way around your field, basically in terms of employability. So for those of you that were not able to join the session because you had trouble registering, apologies for that. Just know that we've passed that on to the Jobberman team, and they were supposed to work on it, but I think it wasn't resolved on time. So most of you had issues joining in, right? So we have a good news regarding that anyway. For those who were not able to join because they could not register, for those of you who were not able to join because you had clashing commitments and you could not make it in time, for those of you who were not able to participate fully because of different other reasons, we have a good news for you. We've been able to schedule a second session that would be addressing the same topics, right? But it's basically for people who could not attend the first session. So if you were not able to register, all those issues have been rectified. And once the registration link for this second session comes out, feel free to register and ensure that you register on time so that if you do have any issues, we can resolve it on time before the workshop. Also, we got a lot of feedback concerning certificates for the workshop. I'm not sure if everyone is aware, but after the Jobberman workshop, you're supposed to take an end-line assessment. So this end-line assessment helps the Jobberman team to gauge your participation and whether or not you've gained, the needed knowledge from the session, right? And after you take this end-line assessment, you're supposed to receive your certificate. So if you are concerned about not receiving your certificate, this is probably because you did not take the end line assessment. And if you did take the end line assessment and you still did not receive it, please send us an email, or rather you can reach out to make it easier, you can reach out to your community admin via your track channel and we'll take it up with the Jobberman team. But if you did not write your end line assessment, that is why you've not received your workshop certificate, right? And another thing also that that a lot of feedback that we got is regarding a communication group, a communication group for easy information, or for you to access information and updates about the program easily. So this was also this has been addressed, and that's why we have the Slack channel, the track channel. So for those of you who you have been missing out on information or you get information late, it's either two things. Number one, you don't check your emails on time, and number two, you don't check your track channel on Slack on time, right? So ensure that if you've not done this already, ensure that you turn on your post notifications for Slack, or you turn on your notifications for your email, so that once you receive an email from SheCodeAfrica concerning this program, you will be the first to know. These are the two ways that we've ensured that scholars stay updated with information, via the email and via your track channel, right? And another thing I want to address quickly is concerning the workshop recording, the Jobberman workshop recording. So I'm guessing that the second session that we are planning to organize caters for this. So if you missed the first session, you need a recording, just ensure that you register for the second session. Then finally, before I go back to the chat, finally, before I go back to the chats, we got a lot of feedback, and we've even, seen some of those comments here as well about scholars who have not been able to manage their time well, and scholars who have been having power issues. Lilybell has done really well. Lilybell and Trust have done really well addressing that. But I just want to summarize everything that they've said into this. If you've been having time management issues or power issues, know that you are not alone. First of all, you are not alone. You're not the only one struggling with this. I am in Nigeria myself, and I have my own fair share of power issues, which can affect how you manage your time in your program and also other activities that you have currently going. But one thing I want you to note is that um, this is going to be like a, most likely, at least for the time being, if you are still going to be living where you're living currently, most probably you're going to be having these issues. It's not something that you can wish away, so to say, or you can complain out of. We Nigerians or Africans generally, maybe we like to complain about things. But what I would advise is that you find a solution, even if it's not going to be like a permanent solution, but try to find a solution. Now, I can make suggestions, but I'm not sure that these suggestions will be applicable to you. But just try to find a solution, right? Another one thing that Trust suggested is going to a workspace. Yeah, that may be expensive for some people, but another way you can look at it is probably going to a friend's place, or maybe a trustworthy neighbor's place, that you can just use their lights for some time, charge your devices, and get to catch up on your courses. You may not be able to learn as frequently as you want to, but at least this would make up for the time where you're not able to what's it called, learn, according to your schedule. If you would like to learn in the morning or in the afternoon, because of these problems that you have, you may need to adjust and learn in the evening. So try to find a solution, even if it may be temporary and inconvenient. Just try to find a solution so that you can still achieve your goal for this program at the end of the day. And for those of us that are having issues managing our time, I think this also applies, right? The first step to being better at something is being able to recognize that there is a problem somewhere, or being able to recognize that there is a challenge somewhere. Unfortunately, some people are in denial, and some people just procrastinate and excuse themselves away, right? And just keep on giving themselves, they say, oh, I'll do it later, or oh, it's because I am currently in school, that's why I'm not able to manage everything. Oh, it's because I'm currently working. Oh, it's because I'm currently doing this or doing that, that I'm not able to, do my courses and also do other things. But the news, or maybe not so bad news, but the news is that most likely as you continue in life, you would get busier, and that's the truth. Right now you're in your learning phase, and the hope is that once you're done with your learning phase, you're able to get a job in your dream company. So let's say you get a job in your dream company, that will be replaced with your, because that new commitment will be replaced with your learning commitments that you're currently into. And so now you have to find a way to manage your job with your life, or with your school, or other things that you may be committed to. And let's say eventually you get your job and you're progressing in your career, you start to get promotions. Some people would even like to combine two jobs. This time management issue is actually going to be consistent all through life. That's I don't know if it's a sad thing, but I think it's something that we have to come to terms with and just find a solution for your time management. Lily Bell did a good job sharing some ideas. She mentioned Notion. She mentioned some other software that you can use. Do this research yourself. We, as the SCA programs team, would provide alternatives, but it is left for you to still go ahead to do your research. Not all alternatives that we provide may work for you, right? So based on what you prefer to interact with, you can do your research online, but ensure that you are finding ways to provide solutions for yourself, for various challenges that you'd be going through, so that you can make a headway in your program. One final thing I would like to say, ladies, is that for tech is all about problem solving for whatever field that you're in, be it cybersecurity, be it project management, be it IT support, and the rest. Tech is all about problem solving. So you have to be able to cultivate the skill for problem solving. So if you come across a problem, if you're currently in a fix, if you see that, oh, there's something that I'm not comfortable with, or there is a situation that I'm not comfortable with that is inhibiting me from achieving my goals, you have to find a way to solve it, right? It may not be easy. Actually, it's not always easy, but for you to be able to achieve your goal in this program and even generally in life, you need to be able to solve your problems, right? Or at least try your possible best to solve your problems. So with this brief or little pieces of advice here and there that I have given, I think we can move back to the comment session now. So if there is anything that you think that we've still not addressed, we've still not touched on, that is important for us to touch on, please share in the chat. So for the next few minutes, our time is really fast spent. We have about 3 more minutes before this session ends. I'll be handing over now to Trust to take 2 more questions before we round off. So Trust, this question is from Ade Shola Itunolua.
Okay, hi, Adeshola. I'm seeing, um, okay, it's not a question actually, Shire, and I think we have taken that already.
Okay. Oh yes, we have. I think this is the
Yeah.
only question we have then.
Okay, so and this is from Oluwatofumi. She's saying she's from Project Management Cycle 5, and I have not been able to enroll because I kept getting an error message that says I have had access to the program. Okay, Oluwatofumi, there are a couple of things you could do about
Sorry,
this.
Trust. She actually said I don't have access to the program. I
Okay,
think
okay, she said
you
she
read that
doesn't.
wrong.
Okay, okay, okay. I don't have access to the program. First things first, addressing this as a program manager myself, sorry, program admin myself actually is, first of all, you need to reach out to your PA concerning that and see if she has sent you, obviously, she would have sent you the invite link to the program. So if you are having issues and it's saying you have had access to it, you could also send a new email which can be used to access which you can use to access the program. So sometimes some emails have issues, especially if you have already accessed the program with the email previously before joining the program. So the best thing to do is to change the email with the email bearing your actual name. Actually, it has to be an email bearing your actual name to avoid issues with you be not being able to access data. So you can change your email and your PA will help you with that. So first thing to do is reach out to your PA regarding that. And we have also noted this challenge you have as well. Okay, Shaya, do we have any more questions? I think that is all.
Yes, we have one more question from Katie Nush.
Okay, so Kitty is saying that how do we assess the course after completion? I completed course one and it is now showing enroll. Okay, first thing I'll say is, like we say, utilize your community. There are people that have already completed this program, so reach out to your community and also get help with that. Someone obviously must have also completed the course and will also help you around that. But second thing is, as long as you're enrolled in the program, you should be able to access all the courses whenever, as long as you are still enrolled in the program. All right. So you should be able to access the courses whenever. So if you have completed one and it's still saying enroll, that could probably be a technical issue. And if this is a reoccurring thing, then you should reach out to the community and see if any other person is having the same issue to know whether you can take it up with Coursera or you would have to re-enroll again.
Okay, so
Okay.
Trust, and in addition to that, Katie, if you've not tried this already, you can try logging in and logging out and refreshing your page. You should have tried that, but just in case you've not tried that, you can also do that on your end. All right, so we can take this one more question and then we move to the next session. So this one is from Fokazi Ngobese. I would like to know what can I would like to know one if one can finish the program before the due date. I'm in cycle 5 in cybersecurity, and I'm halfway to finish the course. First of all, well done, Spokazi. That's actually what we want to see. That's what we like to hear. Well done on making good progress in your program. And of course, you can complete the program before the end date. The end date is a deadline. So you're allowed to complete your program on or before the deadline. So congratulations, and we're rooting for you. All right, so thank you very much, ladies. I see that we just got one more question, but because of our time is fast spent already. We will not be able to take more questions. But your program, your community admins rather, are always available for you in the track channel. So feel free
Yeah.
to shoot your questions in your track channel, and your community admins or program admins will attend to it. And if you are not on the track channel, which is unlikely, but if you're not on the track channel, you can send your Slack handle. Just drop your Slack handle in the chat while we're on this call, and your program admin or community admin would pick it up and add you straight up. All right. So thank you very much, ladies. Thank you very much, Trust. Right now, we'll be handing over to Josiane Uwantege for the final session, where we're going to be talking about announcements and opportunities. We have some exciting announcements for you. So Josiane is going to be talking about that. So hi, Josiane, can you hear me?
Hello, I can, Chayo. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. You have the floor.
All right. Thank you very much, Chayo. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, everyone. As they said, I'm Josiane Oneje, the program admin for digital marketing, e-commerce, and project management tracks. I'm excited to take on this one. Are we still together? If we are, we can share our favorite emoji in the comments, and then we see who we are with in this session of the announcement. There are announcements that are very joyful, so look forward to this because it involves things we'll be taking on. It involves sessions we'll be having next, and it also involves scholars of the month, which I'm very excited for. So we're still together. I can see Osifeko, I can see Grace. Who are we together again? Simply Geek. Yes, so thank you very much. So we have a lot of exciting events that are coming up. We had employability workshop with Jobman part 1, and now we have part 2 coming up. And this is very exciting because for the people who attended the first workshop, it was very interesting. It was very informative, and so we are looking forward to the second one, and do not plan to miss. We'll be providing more information to your mailbox, and we have portfolio management workshop, which will also include a lot of very beneficial ideas that will be taking up for our future career goals. We have tech quiz, game night. You are familiar with this one. We have our next one on May 17th. Of course, we'll be sending reminders and calendar invites. Look forward to that as well. And then we have our next check-in session, which happens monthly. We have it also on May 29th. And also, I'm very glad to congratulate in advance Psycho 1 scholars who will be graduating. We have our end date of this program, Psycho 1. It will be ending tomorrow, April 26th. And the graduation details will be communicated soon, but congratulations in advance from our team. You really worked hard on this. We thank you for your participation. We thank you for the collaboration and the hard work that you put in it. And moving on to the next session, Can I have a next slide? Yes. So we have our stars that we are very excited for. We have scholars who will be graduating, especially from Psycho 1 and also Psycho 2, who ended their courses on Coursera. We're very, very excited for this. I'll go through your names in your honor. We have from cybersecurity and IT support, we have Ajed Aishat, we have Mbanda Shabor, Brobey Nana, Daka Aishley, Fatogan Adefola Kemi, Folarin Rebecca, Kwela Lonkebu, Muleleke Mapule, Magwata Tabita, Maseko Judith, Mbata Mpo. If your name is mentioned here, you can just provide a celebration emoji in comments. And please, as we talk about these scholars who are going to be graduating, please congratulate our superstars by sharing hand clapping emoji or congratulation emoji. So we have Ngidi Neliswa, we have Ngwenya Gugletu, Namali Nodu Chidima, Okafor Chioma, Daberakuku, Kakain Anelisiwe, Sitengile Soliswa, Immaculate, Waweru Anastasia, Tombera Edima, and from IT support, we have Marcy Basay, Uday Purity, Sambujana Zimbini, Sweetie. Congratulations. And we have from digital marketing and e-commerce, we have, sorry, please, 1 second. Sorry, the from digital marketing. 1 second, please. Yes, so from project management, we have O'Hare Cynthia, we have Serongane Pomolo, we have Esu Asenath, we have Nweko Gloria, we have Udaku Adaku, Kulemeka Kristar, Jonah Beauty, Bamalu Chinelo, and then Ajao Oyindamalo. Please congratulate these people on our behalf. We congratulate everyone. And we also have some from digital marketing. Can we have the previous page, please? Yes, so we have Ngidi Nokuleleko. We also have the ones that have graduated: Ojene Faith, Suleiman Omulkar. So congratulations for everyone that are that have completed their programs. We have others from UX design and data analytics. We have Sikolia Lucky. We have Bakare Buni. We have Sikolia Lucky, Saka Temilade, Nola Mosumola, Madweme Angel, Daniel Esther, Ainembawazi Martar, Odiambo Nancy, Abeshi Nicole, Peace Babalola, Joseph Victory, Chokwa Patience, Gabriel Justina Ayomide, Alveda Rena de Bayen, Mina Caroline, Oshamein Deborah, Egega Amanda, Ogwejofor Chinenye, and then we have our last and not least, Olaleye Toluwalope. Congratulations. We're sending a lot of congratulations. We know that you've put a lot of hard work in this. And thank you for everyone that is providing congratulation messages in the comments, or also congratulating our sisters. And also moving on to the next session, we have Scholars of the Month. We congratulate everyone, and we have, from everyone that has been participating, we have some scholars that we saw that were making a lot of effort in frequently participating in virtual activities and events, providing support to other scholars via Slack, initiating and leadership, quality of contribution. And then we've seen the course progression on Coursera, a lot of course progression on Coursera from them. And we've seen consistency attending in virtual events. And so to be a Scholar of the Month, here on screen, we have the criteria for success, for the criteria to become the Scholar of the Month. All it takes is to participate, to increase your progress on Coursera, and to take initiative and leadership. And if I can emphasize on this is very crucial. This is something that you can also take to the next step of your career path. If you are in an interview with an employer and they ask you a question like, what is something you are very proud of yourself? When you become a Scholar of the Month, you can say that you've become a Scholar of the Month in SheCodeAfrica and Grow with Google scholarship program. And that is an ad, that is a unique selling point, because it shows that you've taken initiative. It shows that you are ahead in the leadership role or leadership skills. And so we are moving to the scholars of this month, scholars of April. Moving to the scholars of the month, we very much congratulate Anastasia Waweru from Cybersecurity. Please, hands together for Anastasia. Well done. We appreciate your hard work. We appreciate your progress, and we appreciate your participation. We appreciate Queeneth Nide from IT Support Track. We congratulate you and well done for becoming the Scholar of the Month of this April. Moving on, we also have Madueme Angel. Hands together for Madueme from UX Design Track. We also have Amanda Egega from Data Analytics. Well done, sisters. You've done a lot of work. We thank you for your participation. We also have Suleiman Umelkar from Digital Marketing and E-Commerce Track. We have Malete Lorraine from Project Management. Well done, girls. You've done well. Thank you for your great work. Thank you for participating. We see you on Slack. We see your progress on Coursera, and we value what you do. We value your participation. I can see a lot of congratulations from the comments. Thank you very much, girls. We are moving on again because of time. We thank everyone who has been with us. We thank you for your participation, for being with us in the comments, the one who have been participating, the questions asked, the suggestions provided, the thank you notes that you provided to the SCA team, we thank you very much for the participation. Please look forward to the events that are upcoming, and we continue to congratulate the scholars that are going to that finalize their courses, and the ones who haven't, keep going. You have our team to support. You have fellow scholars who can help you on Slack. Do not do not fear to reach out to any of the team members or the scholars on Slack. Any issue that you might be getting, we are here for you. And the one that are approaching their end of courses, courage, we are here. And Thank you very much for being with us. And this comes to the end of our monthly call. Thank you very much, and have a great evening or day wherever you are. Bye.